Okay, we got it working now. Hey, y'all. I had a previous video up and now I had to re-put another one because I tried to do it on Lil Red, the laptop. That didn't work out too well. I'm supposed to be in the shower right now and everything, but it is what it is. I had some things that I wanted to make sure to share, and then I can go take care of that. So hello, everyone. If you were at the previous video, just skip yourself on over to this one. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. But, oh, excuse me. Got one person watching right now, so it'll hopefully spread itself pretty quickly. Nothing like having technical difficulties. But again, we were spared Saturday. There was no technical difficulties, whatever. Okay, so this is the first time I'm doing a state of the channel address. I figure with next year being my 4th year on YouTube, that it was important to do something like this. Excuse me, to let you know some things that are going to directionally shift, some new content that'll be brought in, and just give you some information so that you understand the dynamics of my channel. So I will give everybody a moment to swirl in because, again, like, nobody knew this was going to be a live stream. Y'all just thought it was going to be a video upload today. So I'll give y'all a couple of seconds so I can grab some statistic information that you all will need because I want to share this stuff with you all. Hopefully everyone has had a really good day. Hopefully. And if not, I hope it gets better. I definitely do. Okay. Almost ready. Streams are a mofo. Try to get it together. Trust and believe. Hello, y'all. Hello, 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 hello. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and give you the state of the channel and all of that stuff. So we're going to look at a few different things. So first and foremost, for those who don't know, my name is Ashley Griffin. Obviously, you all know me as Multifacetedacg. The multifaceted is the fact that I do so many different things, and the ACG are my actual initials, Ashley Charlton Griffin. So I am more than just a YouTube personality. I am a writer. I am a vlogger. I'm a professional in the entertainment industry. I also own an entertainment company, and it has a few different subsidiaries underneath it. K-Pop Skate Night is one. K-Pop Social Night, which will be debuting next year, as well as MacG Magazine. And then we do have a consulting community, which has clients such as Michael. Some of y'all know him as Mr. Popo in his previous life. Coco Avenue was a client of ours at one point in time. And then we have a community, which is a collection of other YouTubers and podcasters and musicians who we consult for and develop and teach them how to further their brand. So this YouTube channel is not the only thing that I do. And my child is on the screen screaming out, "Notice me, mother." CD, who is a phenomenal YouTuber and entertainer as well. He used to be a part of MacG community, and he has branched off to develop his own company. Please support CHD Entertainment. It's very, very dear to my heart. I'm very hard on him, but that's because I know that he can accomplish great things. So hello from Little Rock, Arkansas. That's dope. So those are some things that some of you might not have known about me that I wanted to make sure to share with you. I want to give you the information about my YouTube channel from its conception until this point in time. As of this current moment, 9:18 p.m. on December 12, 2016, I have 7,604 subscribers, and I joined YouTube as a vlogger on January 12th of 2013. So I am quickly approaching my 4-year anniversary. And through the lifetime of me being on YouTube, I've had 4,609,502 minutes of my videos watched around the world. Excuse me. Since then, with a number that big, you might think, man, you know, you do YouTube stuff on the regular. You probably, excuse me, still sick, obviously. But with being on YouTube this long and having views at that level, despite subscribers, some of you might be thinking, oh my God, that means you like made a whole bunch of money. Sure don't. In fact, since I've been on YouTube, I've made a little over $166. That's over the course of 3 years. So for those of you out there who have considered to get on YouTube and do what I do, which is MV reactions, I'm the first to give you a number. I'm certain that it doesn't pay that much. However, when I do make public appearances or when I'm at KCON and things of that sort, that is a substantial chunk of my money as an entertainer. That is an extension of the platform you all gave me by allowing me to entertain you here on YouTube. It's extremely hard to earn as a reactor on YouTube. So some of us have earned much more than that, but most, it takes a very long time. It has to be about the diversity of the content you have. Since the conception of my channel, I've had 37,176 likes and only 448 dislikes. That is a blessing because some people go looking for videos to click and dislike everything. My computer is still refreshing, so there's a high probability that all of this might get cut off too, and that's going to be horrible. But if it does happen, I will pick up right where I left off and go from there. I've had 26,327 comments since the creation of my channel. Videos have been shared 1,647 times, and actual playlists have been shared 5,789 times. The top 10 videos on my channel since its conception is my reaction to the royal family performance, the front row version. It's had 108,267 views at this point. My live stream for the Mamas last year had 65,737 people watch it at one point in time. It is still one of the highest ranked videos I have, despite the fact that it got my channel suspended. My reaction to Request Dance Crew featuring Minnie, that is my third highest ranked with 53,000 plus. My Ladies of K-Pop, Beyonce 70 Request Crew reaction is another high ranking one. And then Jinju Got 7, Real Got 7, Season 3, Episode 9. They're Just Right Dance Practice, where I was screaming at JB. Ladies of K-Pop, CL, and the Ladies of Request. Another Royal Family reaction, and another Royal Family reaction, and a reaction to K-Tigers. Those are the top 10 things I've done. Despite all the things that are on my YouTube channel, it's predominantly the reactions to Request, as well as CL, and Got 7 that have formatted and attracted my audience over the past 3 years. And I got suspended because Japan is very protective of their content, and literally 5 seconds of the content came on my stream. Plus, I kind of jammed the system. I have a history of hacking. Don't ask, don't tell. Yes, I know this video is public record now, but I kind of jammed the internet waves where it got to a point where the only way you could watch the award was either be on my YouTube channel or be in Hong Kong. It was a risk I was willing to take to be able to set my platform further, my brand further, and in turn what happened was it bit me in the ass, and I was unable to upload any kind of K-pop anything for 6 months. And I just returned to YouTube with reactions at the end of May, despite the fact that there haven't been that many since my return. My top geographies for my channel is the United States, Thailand, New Zealand, South Korea, and Australia, and I'm blessed to have that type of audience. It is 26% male viewers, 74% female, and that's not taking into consideration that some people transcend those simplistic genders. But obviously, with it being a lot of male K-pop groups, I'm going to have a lot of female viewers. And for the most part, everyone finds me. In fact, 98% of you find me because I'm on the front page of YouTube. Not just because I'm a subscriber or you're subscribed to me, but because I've hit some type of content that has interwoven with things that people want to see. I'm extremely grateful for all of that. And I've never shared these type of statistics with anyone aside from the people within my company. But I wanted to be able to give you this kind of transparency for you all to understand that the things I am preparing to do in 2017 are calculated and executed in an efficient manner because I am a businesswoman, much more than I am an entertainer. I think the fact that people gravitate towards my channel for entertainment is because I'm consistently real about it. If you meet me off the screen or you are a personal friend of mine because we've developed a friendship through YouTube or any of the social media networks that you follow me on, and if this was an address of those facts, the things that I just read to y'all now will really blow your mind if we were talking about Twitter alone. But this is about the YouTube channel. I'm consistent from top to bottom. And the way that I present on and off screen when I am Mac G and when I'm Ashley. There's very minimal difference aside from the fact that I'm a little bit more approachable when I'm multifaceted ACG. When I'm not, I'm pretty much reserved. So all of that is to precursor the things that I want to share with you about 2017. I'm very excited to be in my early 30s and embarking on my 4th year as a YouTube entertainer. I do very much value this platform, and I've learned a lot here, and I'm not leaving it. However, there are a lot of things that are going on the business side of YouTube, and the algorithms that calculate earnings and reach and visibility that have been something I've researched all year long. When you got 6 months of not being able to upload content, you got a lot of time to watch other people's channels, subscribe to other channels, get notifications and things of that sort. So when you start researching that, you realize that, okay, you've got subscribers, but some of them don't get notifications about your information because they haven't clicked the little bell to be a part of the notification squad, if you will, for lack of better terms. I think that's kind of asking a lot of people. And I had a desire to reach 10,000 subscribers at the end of this year because that was what I had scheduled myself for based upon the type of content I would have been making had I not gotten my channel suspended. But I didn't reach that goal. And that's not a negative. That just means I need to knock it out the ballpark and increase it by at least a third next year. So in order to do that, some things will have to change. No, I am not on YouTube because I'm like money hungry and I'm hoping that my videos become viral and things of that sort. I do want to financially sustain myself, but that's why I do a lot of business off screen so that I can. But the on-screen aspect, I want to diversify the entertainment. I don't want to continue to just give you all subpar things, and they're only subpar because my schedule is very intense. So let's go through it, shall we? The first thing I know you're all thinking is like, oh my God, K-pop. She said in the teaser video, like K-pop ain't leaving, but I need to know for sure. No, I am not getting rid of K-pop content. However, as of May 1st, 2017, my birthday, hashtag MacG Day, MV reactions will not take place on YouTube anymore. Now, I know you're like, oh my God, what? This is the reason why. The entire MV reaction market is extremely saturated. And unless you were part of K-pop Dominion, which was that first generation of K-pop reactors, or you've schmoozed your way in either by genuine friendship or being invited to be able to do a collab, which are some of the blessings that I've had, it's very hard. The Hallyu vlogger generation and this new generation of vloggers, it's going to be extremely difficult for them to set themselves apart. And quite frankly, once you find your faves, you go and you watch their things and you kind of stick with that and you really don't go watch anyone else. So the pool, if you will, of content creators in that regard, it's far too many of us. So I've had success with doing the Hallyu reactions during my live chats, which is why I've been doing them during the Metguala hangouts that we have once a month. I would rather have 1 2-hour video hit for 5 to 8 videos reacted in it than getting those emails that I get every single time from recent videos or videos I've done 2 years ago where JYP Entertainment or CJE&M, who I do business with, or JYP or SM or Big Hit or whomever is reaching into my pockets. I don't like that. So if I know I can keep that to 1 time a month, that gives me a greater competitive edge. Plus, no one's doing live MV reactions. Yes, some of us do live streams and things of that sort, but this is something unique for us. And it's been an amazing experience to be able to have 1 full hour where you know you can binge watch me. That's what some of you do anyway when you're bored or you've previously done and found out about me. So I want to maintain that. The playlist of all my reactions will fully close on my birthday. It's bittersweet. It's a lot of videos and a lot of funny moments. I've thought about putting them on a DVD or something stupid like that just to have them for future reference. I do see that some people have started uploading my videos to Dailymotion. I'm not upset about that. Thank you for your support. I have a Dailymotion account. There's a possibility the videos will go over there, but it's hundreds of them. So that would take a lot of time and I would need a team to do that. And I still have time to decide upon that. Sexy coughs. I know that sounded real nasty, but it's breaking up. It's breaking up. So yes, a lot of funny moments will be gone. However, I will be doing K-pop teaser reactions, and they will be exclusively on Twitter. I have tested that out with two different things recently, technically three. And that gives me a chance to increase the interaction on that platform. I am a very, very big fan of Twitter, and I've been on Twitter for many years, almost 6 at this point. So I've seen a lot of evolution on there, and I am hard pressed about earning my verified check mark. I want to be the first entertainer in Hallyu entertainment online, vloggers and reactors and things to be verified. And the connections that I have as a businesswoman and as a professional writer, I'm going to get it. I've already applied once and it was denounced, but that doesn't mean I cannot apply again. And I will be actively pursuing that. And the only way I can make it unique is to create some different things on there. Hence the Periscope moments that happen over there. A lot of you are like, I'm not on Twitter. I don't get it. Not an issue. You can still support it. You can still keep up with the things that I do there, particularly the Periscope streams, which will not be leaving. We have amazing fun with that. And I'm still learning how to condense the time so that I can download it appropriately and put it on YouTube for you all. So yes, those will be gone. However, no, I didn't say you won't get to see me react to Paris anymore. You just won't see it recorded. And Paris is not K-pop. K-pop reactions are disappearing. Also with K-pop, we are not getting rid of Lives Will Be Ruined. It will expand into something a little bit more unique. It was already unique because nobody was doing videos about particular people within a group or soloists who were snatching lives. I used to have the MacG Mini Spam on Instagram, and it was a lot of fun, and it eventually turned into something that was just a little bit too demanding for both myself and my team. So we're going to evolve Lives Will Be Ruined and the MacG Mini Spam into its own little YouTube segment. So I'm not getting rid of the Lives Will Be Ruined playlist. In fact, more content will be uploaded to that, and it'll be a little bit more frequent. Once a week is what I'm aiming for. But ideally, the first month, January, when this starts, you probably will get 2 from me in the month until I get the flow of it and my editing team gets the flow of it, and then we can get back into that. Also, there will be a lot more commentary. I was very shocked at the response that I got from everyone when I uploaded a video talking about my observations with mama and things of that sort. Excuse me. I didn't expect as many people to watch it. Usually people stop by and they see something that's not straight up K-pop and then they just jet on off. But we almost had 300 people watch it, and that's incredible. So giving myself an opportunity to talk about some of the observations and things that I see within the world of K-pop will be very important to me. I am not a K-drama person. You cannot anticipate that happening from me. Music is my passion, and I'm consistent and true to my passion. So that's what I'm going to focus on. There might occasionally be dialogue about other genres of music that I love. Case in point, I wrote an album review of Childish Gambino's Awaken My Love. It'll either go live in the next few moments on MacG Magazine or it'll publish tomorrow. But there's other music that I love, and there's other things that I want to open your minds to. But this channel, there's no denying that this is a heavy Hallyu Wave channel, and I do not want to change that. I teased that I'm going to be doing a segment called DIY with Multifaceted ACG. That will be taking place of the What Now daily vlogs. I'm not good at daily vlogging. We've seen that now. We've got, what, 3, 4, 5 seasons of me not being consistent with it. It was fun while it lasted. I will not take the playlist down. It does say now that it's retired, so you can go back and watch that old stuff. But DIY with Multifaceted ACG and story times, hashtag story times. My story times, you all are really enjoying those. It tickles me half to death because y'all are finding humor in my life. None of the stories are made up. Some of the stories are K-pop concert story time. Some of them are personal interactions like snakes in my house or getting maced at a club, you know. But those stories are very real, and it gives me another space to entertain you all. No, I'm not a comedian. I don't aspire to be, but I got really good damn timing. And telling stories is something that I really enjoy doing. And if I could be the Matthew McConaughey of YouTube story times for K-pop vloggers, then That's goals, baby. But the DIY thing, I am not an arts and crafts person. I'm horrible at arts and crafts. I drew a forest today for some of my students, and it took me 30 minutes to do that. I was really impressed with it, and it's obvious that I have no drawing skills. But, excuse me, um, the DIY series will not just be me doing crafts and things that I found on Pinterest or things of that sort. It'll be other things that I've never done before, like skydiving and just a lot of wild stuff. So that will start to populate itself here and there. And my intention with that series is to introduce what I'm going to be doing, show you the raw footage. I'm not going to edit if I can avoid it. The raw footage of whatever is going on, meltdowns, curse words included, and then giving a very clean recap of everything. So I'm excited to do that with you all. It was something that was on my mind for a while. And I'm like, I don't know if they'd be receptive. But quite frankly, I don't care. If I'm not making content that I want to watch, nobody else is going to watch it either. So at least I'll have it as something I can go back to. And the long-awaited I Feasted series will finally come next year in the spring, and I'm so excited about it. The way that the series will work is you all will submit recipes to me, which some of you have done already, and I still have them. My team will contact you. We will set up a time for us to speak either through Google Hangout or Skype, and we're just going to converse. I'm going to ask you questions about the recipe, why it's important to you, and, just get to know you. And then I'm going to actually prepare the meal and possibly share some histrionics about it. And then from there, go ahead and give a recap. And it'll also be some things involved with food that I've traveled to experience and things of that sort. So I Feasted it's really, really near and dear to me because I do travel in food writing. I do it for several other websites. So it's really important to me to be able to do that and share that with you all, because that's another thing I'm extremely passionate about. Music, food, and travel, and sleep when I can get it, and puppies are really, really important to me. Also, I will hopefully increase the interviews that you all get to see on my channel. Some interviews will be exclusive to MacG Productions and featured on MacG Magazine and things of that sort. Some interviews that I have coming up right now is with Grammy Award winning producer Jason Schweitzer, Korean American film producer and director Benson Lee. We just interviewed Futuristic, The Just Life and I, for the magazine a few days back, actually December 3rd. So there's a lot of interesting things that are going on and a lot of different dichotomy. I will be doing more collabs next year. A lot of people have reached out to me and they want to do a collaboration. I'm not dismissing collabs. However, I have to be very strategic about the ones I select, especially with everything getting ready to look so new and fresh and crispy next year, because I have to stop filming with certain cameras and certain backdrops and making things a little bit more nice and neat looking. Excuse me. Also, no, there will be no corn on this channel. If y'all are looking at the comments of what my child just said, I hate corn with a passion. There will be no corn, none. And I feel like I'm putting my foot in my mouth and I'm gonna end up eating some corn and something, and I'm gonna just have to accept it. But that's neither here nor there. But yes, there will be more collabs. I will put out the opportunity for people to collaborate with me. There's some collabs that were in the making that didn't happen, and some ideas that are on the table. Doesn't mean I can't go back to them. I won't say most recent, the upcoming collaboration is this weekend, which is Saturday the 10th. You all probably won't get to see or hear it until a week afterwards, but I'll be making my appearance on White Team Radio, which is a YouTube channel that's been around for a while. I've been a special guest before, and it's always an honor to be invited back. And this is the first time that not only I'll be a special guest to talk about K-pop reactions, but I'll be able to talk about being in Korea. So that's very cool and something I never anticipated. So those are the things I wanted to share with you all. These changes will go into effect beginning January 1st. And the biggest change, obviously, is the departure of the K-pop reactions on May 1st. I am not getting rid of Chinju's Got 7. I mean, seriously, I got on a Got 7 shirt right here. There's no way I'm ever getting rid of that. The group will have to disband or something of the sort for me to stop. But that's of importance to me. And I've mentioned to many of you, a lot of you have asked about my podcasts. One podcast I'm doing with a very near and dear buddy of mine, and we've been working on it for a very long time, and it's extremely difficult to just get it done because we have conflicting schedules, on top of the fact that it's not just audio, it's a visual show. So we have memes and video clips and things all smashed in. You never see us, it's just our audio to make it a very unique experience. And I will finally be doing my own podcast. It's just once a week. It won't be very long episodes, maybe 15, maybe 20 minutes at max, of me just talking about some things that are going on. I find that a lot of you find a lot of inspiration from the things I say and just how real that I talk. So you all will have a lot of input on what goes on each episode. And all of that will be traceable and easily findable on my website, which is multifacetedacg.com. You all have two places to buy MacG swag. You can get multifacetedacg.threadless.com to be able to find things just for y'all, short run designs that are things just for MacWallas. And then if you're looking for things that represent MacG Productions, my big company, God, great. I can't wait to go back and look at this video and see how many times I coughed up a lung. If you're looking for other material, then you can go to kpopsoulshop.com. That is where the Ooh You Find and Touch His Face shirts will be, for those of you who have been asking for the longest. She's created a really dope sweatshirt as well that I can't wait to rock. So are you going to the Got 7 tour? Of course. Everybody keeps asking about it, and it's almost hilarious to me that people ask, like, is that even really a question that you would ask? Like, of course I'm going. It's in the city I live in. So yes, I'll definitely be there. I did a collab with Surreal469 on Daily Motion, and I see he's plugging himself right now. It's also on his YouTube channel as well. It's about how to become an army. Yes, we're talking about BTS Army. So check those things out. But that's what I have to share. If you have a question, can you please post it in the comments so that I can make sure to address it before I log off? Because the next time y'all see a video from me, it'll be another Jinju's Got 7 upload. Just giving y'all a moment. Let's see. Coughing my life away. What do you think of potato salad? I like potato salad so long as it doesn't have eggs in it. I don't eat eggs. I don't eat corn. I don't eat peas. Really, really hate them. I don't like beets, and I don't like liver. That's pretty much it. Everything else is kind of like free game. Okay, we got just scrolling up, and I know it's a lot to digest. Everybody's like, really? I didn't expect this. I'm glad that somebody said more lives will be ruined. I love that little series. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad that you all like the live hangouts. I really enjoy those. Periscope will still be around on Twitter. Ask Ashley didn't go that well on Facebook, but the Facebook page. Oh, God, it sucks. The cough. Good grief. Oh, the Facebook page will have other things. Like, I'll try my best to get back to doing McWallis Spotlights, which was on Fridays. I'll have some Q&A things on there and whatnot. But it's harder to develop Facebook pages because not everyone's on Facebook. Let's see. So we won't see the K-pop videos you made after January 1st. You'll see the K-pop videos I made until May 1st. that's when they'll disappear. They'll be gone. That gives me enough time to make a decision about if I'm going to put them on Daily Motion or not, but I'm taking them off completely. It'll be done. So if you want to see a reaction, then you'll want to make sure to catch my live streams that I do every month on YouTube, and you'll be able to react. Or if you want to hear me talk about certain albums or great moments in production and delivery, then you'll want to tune in on Periscope. And you don't have to have a Periscope account to follow me. You can follow me on periscope.tv/multifacetedacg. And a lot of these links to all these places I appear are all on my website, multifacetedacg.com. How did you get started in this industry? Can you be a little bit more specific? Are you talking about entertainment industry, K-pop, YouTube, and which part? I truly admire you for all you do. How did you start the magazine? I've wanted to do that for so long, but I have no idea where to start. Initially, the thought to make MacG magazine was to make it a print magazine with a FUBU aspect, if you will. It's for us, by us. But I didn't want to get pigeonholed in just making a K-pop magazine. And then a few months after I erased it out of my mind, The Craze came out, and it's a great magazine. I'm like, I'll just go online. And it stands for Music, Arts, Creativity of This Generation. It is an abbreviation of my name as an entertainer and my company, but there's a multitude of things on there. We talk about gaming, we talk about products and TV shows, music, concerts, all kind of things. And we are looking for contributors right now. So if you go to macgproductions.com, you can submit an application there. If you're interested in C-pop, J-pop, anything, films and television, and you're trying to get started in writing about those things, we'll get you squared away. Because it is a new magazine, but it's already read in 91 countries. It's already read in 91 countries, and it's only 4 months old. It's a great blessing to us, but it's also a lot of work. We have a huge void to fill, and we've got to work hard. Happy I have story time to look forward to still. I'm glad you're happy about that. You better take something for that as soon as you leave this live chat. I've already taken something. You're not my mother. Now you sound like everybody else, and I got to give you the response I give everyone else. I have taken something. I've taken a multitude of things, and it quite possibly could be bronchitis. But until all the things that I've taken have ran their course, I won't go to a doctor just yet. That might end up being a story time about how my lung jumped up out my body. Please, please, please upload them somewhere. I'm not necessarily sure if I'm going to do that, Hey You Lala, because just because we enjoy them doesn't mean that taking down over, 170 videos and putting them elsewhere means that they're going to get viewed. My Daily Motion channel, on average, gets about 6 views. And it's not because people don't know about it. It's because YouTube is a behemoth. It is a huge thing to challenge and try to create content to go against it. Have you set a certain date of when you're going to do the live stream? No, they usually rotate, but I tell everyone well in advance. I usually do them every 4 to 5 weeks, and reminders on YouTube and things of that sort pop out and let you know that it's coming. The next one, I can tell you for certain, will be Saturday, January 14th. So it will be 5 weeks from the most recent one we had. Everyone's Son of Multifacetedacg returns very soon. Watch out for season 2. I don't know what content is going to be on Son of Multifacetedacg. If you've never heard of it, it is on the AK3R channel, which is also the CHD Entertainment channel on YouTube. A lot of people, unbeknownst to me, but now I accept it, ship me and Kenny, Kenny Boy Slay. And I love him to death. He's a very good friend of mine. And apparently a series was started with clips from our videos and turned into a drama. It's really weird, but you should go check it out. The entertainment industry, how I got into it. In a past life, I was a professional ballerina and dancer. I was a lot slimmer and skinnier and all that magic and whatnot. And I used to do theater. And when I segued out of that, I wanted to have an event company of my own, and it was named after me, and it was founded by me and quite a large group of friends and whatnot, and it flopped. And I ended up marrying someone who works in the American entertainment industry and would help him quite a bit in his work and things. I learned a lot about music, learned a lot about the ins and outs of film and movies and things. I have a lot of very well-known friends, and they've taught me a lot. So I kind of just squeezed into it. I am a full-time teacher, but this is also my full-time work. Let's see, what else? Hey, honey. Hey, Mariah. Always late. I've always enjoyed your content you do on YouTube. I remember when you were trying to get your first 1,000 subscribers and the amazing growth you have. Oh, that's going to make me tear up. Thank you very much. Oh, that means a lot to me. And you've been around for a long time. Like, I ran across the video of getting like my Mac G500 campaign, and I'm like, man, we've come so far collectively. And I always say we, because it's not about me. This is what you all do for me. So it's really amazing. Will you be going to BTS Wings tour as well? I don't think I can afford to go to BTS and got 7 tours. Maybe though. I was planning on not going because I've seen BTS 4 times at this point, and like, it's always fun. But I am gonna go to the one in Jersey and make an adventure out of that. So that should be interesting. And I'll definitely be vlogging while I'm gone. So you all will be able to catch me there. Why you got to do it on my birthday weekend? Because your weekend just happens to be a weekend. Okay. We're still going to turn up anyway. I'm behind, but love High Team Radio. Yes, I love High Team Radio too. Did you do a reaction to Big Bang's music videos? I did not. I watched them, and it was a little anticlimactic for me, unfortunately, but I did make my commentary about it on Twitter and got some responses. Some people felt the same way, others didn't. I'm just, I'm ready for this era of Big Bang to close, for them to take time away from each other, substantial time, since they can't be a fivesome for 2 years, and then hopefully come back with something amazing. Now that you've been to South Korea, any other places that you'd like to visit in the beautiful world? Everywhere. I don't care where God sends me. I just want to go. I want to see as much as I'm allowed to on this side of life. I'm not picky. I have some preferences, but I'm not picky. And hopefully those things will come to fruition sooner than later. Spain is a place that I'm afraid if I go, I'll never return. But I also feel that way about South Korea. And those 4 days that I was there, it felt extremely familiar. That's another thing, y'all. Y'all never did get the vlogs about Korea. You just got the 4 days in Korea in 4 minutes video, because it was literally too much for me to try to articulate the profound level of emotions that I feel when I try to go back and edit those videos. Like, there's no way you would have told me I ever would have got there, despite so many things. So it's very hard, especially when I see the video of when I put the love lock on the Seoul Tower in honor of us, of what we have. It's not really visible in the video because I was with friends and I didn't want to like burst into tears, but I was so deeply emotional about it, because I'm going to get emotional about it now. So here we go, y'all. I was so emotional about it because some of you will never leave right where you are right now. Some of you will never leave the county you live in, the city that you're in, the state that you're in. And the fact that somebody was willing to bless me with the opportunity to go somewhere I had been working so hard to go. And the biggest thing, aside from seeing it and eating the food, the biggest thing of importance to me was showing honor to y'all and showing how much you've enriched my life. Being able to write on that lock, Jinju and Megwala's "We Made It." I'll never forget that moment. I'll never, for as long as I live. Some of y'all might not ever get there, and that lock at some point in time will rust off and fall off, or it'll get clipped off. But I know I did it for us, and it's that important to me. So it's very difficult to go back and edit those videos, but they have to be done so you all can hear the recap of the experience. So that'll happen next year too. Let's see. Sorry, I was in dance class. Hey, staying with South Korea. Any tips on what to do in Korea? I'm going in April. Oh, it's a beautiful time to go. Go to the main museum at the main gates of the kingdom. What I learned was, my mindset was, oh, okay, the kingdom is in Seoul. when it was those type of days and times in history, the entire city of Seoul was the kingdom. So when you're looking at all of these giant industrial buildings and all this technology juxtaposed by classically styled Korean gates and things of that sort, it's very overwhelming. But if you go to the main portion of the kingdom, you pass King Chosun's statue and you go all the way down and you go into the main museum, please go in there and make sure that you see the mural of just how big the kingdom was. It's incredible. And eat as much as you want. And if you are a drinker, drink as much as you want. You can drink during the day, the night, they don't care. It's turn up 24/7. Video is picking up some ground on YouTube. You should look into it if you haven't already. VidMe. I heard VidMe is. You're right, Surreal. Thank you for telling me that. I'm looking into it. Have you thought about doing talks, or I'm losing my words tonight, series for YouTube creatives to learn about the business side of things? I haven't, because that's Michael's territory, and being a fan of Michael, to being a business associate, to being a business mentor to him, that's excuse the expression, y'all, that's a mind F that I never imagined. He's much more well versed in it than I am. And I don't quite frankly think I have a lot that I could publicly give. However, next year I know my company will. We will actually have some things where people can subscribe for X amount of time. If you're like, well, look, I want to take my channel to a new height and I've done the YouTube Academy stuff, but I need it in layman's terms. We'll have things that you can subscribe to and get workshops from other higher ranking people we know and things of that sort. But I'm always about development, and I'm almost always available. It's not as easy as it used to be to text message me now as it used to be, but I'm on Kakao, I'm on Twitter, I answer DMs, all of that good stuff. And I answer questions as best as I can. Speaking of answer questions as best as I can, yes, I do have a place for you all to mail fan stuff. And I stopped talking about it for a while because it's kind of weird. But I do get things on occasion from y'all. I'm very grateful for that. And the address to mail me things is on my website. I just don't quite feel comfortable putting it on the videos, but it does exist. Let's see. Rain is making a comeback. God bless it. A lot of the things you do, I'm interested in as well. I'm a person with many interests, and seeing someone do so many things and not having to choose just one inspires me so much. I refuse to choose. To some people, some who are very close to me, that's considered irresponsible and reckless. To others, it's inspiration. To me, it's my choice. I refuse to choose. What did you think of Vic's Milky Way music video? It was really good and emotional, and you all will see it. I will be uploading the reaction to that. I did react. So it was very, very good. All right, we've got 3 more minutes left. If you have any other questions, please make sure to post them, because I didn't want to take too much of everyone's time. And thank you all for tuning in. Will you be doing any future Matt G fan meetups? I would love to be able to meet up with you. I got into your channel back in April and have enjoyed all the content you put out. Thank you. I have feelings about doing fan meets. Not that I'm scared to meet you all. That's not the case at all. It seems so lofty. So it just seems so conceited to say, yeah, I need to have a fan meeting. But people do want to meet me, I guess. I will try. I know there's a high probability of me having one in January because GOT7 is here. So I know that's a high probability, but I will look into it. I won't ignore the requests for those. I'll see what my team is able to do. I'm so excited for what's next for you and your channel. Hey team. Hey team. Thank you. 1 more minute, y'all. See, that's why we're here, because we got time. Love y'all too. Y'all make time. I really respect that. Oh, am I going to Houston? Oh, I'm going to the Houston Got Seven fan. Me too. Oh, cool, Vanessa. Cool. What are your expectations for Ravi's solo? Great question. Um, excuse me, not sneezing. Expectations for Ravi's solo. I hope it gets more attention than the previous one did. He's a phenomenal producer, very creative writer. Um, his delivery is the same all the time. I would like to see him challenge himself, but I wanted to get more attention than the previous one. It's okay, Jam fan. You can always rewind and look over everything. Well, it's 10 o'clock, y'all. I don't see any other questions. And by my luck, I'm going to end up clicking off and be like, no, I got one more. But if you do have a question and you're on Twitter, you're more than welcome to tweet me. That's Twitter at multifacetedacg. If you don't have that and you have Instagram, I'm not on Instagram to post anymore until January 1st. Taking everything off my my Instagram and starting over as well. But you can send me DMs there and I do respond. There's always Facebook as well. My fan page is also Multifacetedacg. And then you can always just email me by going to my website. You can always do that as well. Oh, yeah. And if you hadn't noticed, Mac has a makeover. He's no longer the gray with the orange Mac shirt and everything. He's real, slimmed down. He went to the gym a few times. So you'll start to see the black and white Mac pop up quite a bit too. And my look just getting a little bit more crispy in terms of my advertising material. Let's see. What are your thoughts on the second generation of K-pop groups pretty much disbanding? I think Western culture influenced a lot of that when people started to see that there's other ways of getting things done outside of the South Korean system. It is heartbreaking, but I think it's an exciting time in music. It's not half as painful for me as 2014 was. Or was it 2014? 2015. 2015 was rough. Oh my God. But we're getting better music. We're getting a lot of independence, a lot of free speech and things of that sort. So it's interesting. Let's see. I'm gonna pray you get better, lady. Thank you. Sickness has to go. I want to go to Houston. Try your best. Really love what you do. Always so inspiring. Thank y'all. Looking forward to the new content. Go 2017. Get better. Keep that badass woman. Keep being that. I will try my best to continue to be that. All right, y'all. I gotta go. No, I wigged out on the inside when I saw you at CL. Don't wig out. I've missed your video. I miss making the videos, but if it can't be the way that I want them to be, I don't want to shortchange the experience. I love y'all from the deep depths of my spirit. You all give me so much joy in life. I wish you nothing but peace, emotional and mental prosperity, stability, and healthy interactions and relationships all holiday season long. Next year is going to be so amazing for all of us. Okay. Love you all. Bye, y'all. Bye, bye, bye.